UPIKE's Film and Media Arts program began with the simple goal to give Appalachian students the tools and education to tell their own stories. In a region rich with culture and music, the program quickly became a creative outlet for young storytellers looking to make a difference. At its heart, the FMA program is about preserving and reimagining Appalachian stories. Through film, students are rewriting narratives and showing the world that Kentucky is more than stereotypes. It's full of creativity, pride, and passion.
I got into this field because I felt like it was a great combination of art and computer technology. I got a video camera when I was a senior in high school, made a senior trip video, and then just took off from there, doing fun videos with friends and then doing commercial video production in the area. It was a great combination for me of the arts and then something that was more technical. And I think that's why it was the perfect career for me, because I was artistic to a degree, but not good enough to be a regular artist. And then I was also interested in technology, but wasn't smart enough to be a programmer. And I found that this niche is perfect for me. I found like I have talent as a media storyteller. I feel like I can do it well. And though the tools change, the technology changes, I feel like the craft, the art form is still the same as it ever was. Just modifying your approach for different mediums. You know, cutting a TikTok video is a lot different than cutting a documentary. But once you see what the expectations and norms are, you know, it's easy to teach that. Our FMA program has changed quite a bit over the years. I would say the biggest transition has been that there's been much more of a stronger focus now on helping students prepare themselves for a job or career in content creation online. Many of our most successful graduates right now financially are people that have made their own careers for themselves through YouTube content creation. So we've pivoted a lot to make sure we teach students how to do that successfully. The other area where we've changed a lot is that we brought in Jonathan Hale, and he teaches a lot of AI-based video production as well as game design. In addition, he also teaches how to use 3D printers and create 3D models that you can utilize in 3D printing or in video game design. The things that I find most satisfying about this career, I would say, are one, when students get to showcase their work at either our film festival or at one of our student film competitions like HorrorFest, and get to see the reactions that they enjoy from audience members and their classmates. It's hard to top that high. That's a lot of fun. Those are the most meaningful nights I have. Individual experiences are probably when students come to me with some sort of really cool career accomplishment. Like we had a recent graduate come to me and say, "Hey, my YouTube channel made $8,400 last month." And I was like, wow. Like, you know, knowing that I was able to help students reach financial and professional goals, that's hard to beat.
I chose UPIKE's Film and Media Arts program because I've always wanted to do something more creative. Whenever I first started out on my college journey, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I started looking more towards like more technical fields, and I just discovered that I didn't really like them. So I decided to kind of flex my creative muscles a little bit instead. My experience as a student in the program, I would describe that as very welcoming environment. Everybody's, you know, been very nice, very helpful as far as you know, learning the tools of the trade and having everything at my disposal. A project that I've worked on not too long ago that had a pretty big impact was probably the first full-length film that I did, which would have been in digital storytelling. That's been a year ago now. I decided to do a film, kind of like an emotional film of me walking a nature trail. But that was my first experience making an entire film almost all by myself. And it just really showed me the difficulties of it, but also the rewards. On that project, it really stood out because I guess because it was more of a, I would consider it more of like a work of art almost. I really made it in mind of like, really displaying a lot of these emotions that I was feeling at the time. I would say the FMA program has influenced my career goals quite a bit, actually. It's kind of altered my perception of what a career can be. Growing up in this area, a lot of times you're taught that you have to go straight into something where you can make money and make a living, and that amounts to a lot of trade jobs and things like that. But being in this program has showed me that there are other options, other paths that you can take instead of doing that. And I think UPIKE does a really good job at showing new students that their paths aren't fixed. They can do what they really want to do.
I feel like our program right now does a great job in giving students different pathways and support for those pathways, depending on what people want to do as a career. What I would like to see is a greater number of graduates find success. I feel like our program prepares students to be successful, but I think that sometimes it's a choice whether you want to fully take advantage of all the opportunities we have. And so the students that really take advantage of those opportunities and do all the assignments, do extra work, are doing YouTube content or taking on jobs on the side while they're a student, those are the ones that tend to be most successful. They're work study or they're working somewhere. And so I'd like to see a greater number of our students pursue avenues like that, because I know it's going to make them successful, but it's ultimately always going to be a choice. So all I can do is encourage that and just let people know. But that would be my main hope for change, is to see more students find success in their careers.
As technology evolves, one thing remains timeless: the need to tell stories that matter. At the University of Pikeville, the Film and Media Arts program ensures that those stories, our stories, continue to be told, right here where they began. From the mountains to the movies, the future of storytelling starts here. This is UPIKE, Film and Media Arts.